Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Today we are back in the newly updated Fenix A321 with the highly anticipated Sharklets update. We are sat on the ground here at Warsaw. This scenery is really nice. It's by Drzecki Designs. I'm going to be heading over on a 3-hour flight over to Larnaca in Cyprus. So we're in the 321 with the Sharklets as Wizz Air. We're flying as Wizz Air 9 Hotel Kilo. We are, or not Kilo, Quebec, sorry. We are 2 hours and 57 minutes in the air. We're taking approximately 12 tons of fuel, 204 passengers, and we'll be flying today southerly out of Poland. We'll be entering Slovakian airspace, over Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria, into Turkey, and then exiting over Antalya and descending into Cyprus airspace into Larnaca. So let's jump into the flight deck and get this flight set up. So welcome into the flight deck now. We're going to get this all set up. So we'll jump into the overhead panel and get the batteries on. External power now. Emergency exit lights, seat belts, IRSs to nav. Get the crew supply on as well. Get the nav lights and the fuel pumps on. And that is the overhead panel all set up. Jump down into the FMC. We'll go to ATSU on the right, FMC, and we'll go flight in it, and we'll insert that data request there. And we'll jump into our side when it loads in. And there's the aircraft doing its self-tests. And we'll load all those up as well. We've got controls, we'll link them. So the update on the Fenix isn't just for the Sharklets. They've added a hell of a lot of stuff. They've redone the flight model, the taxiing. Of course, they've added the Sharklets, but it does come with adverse effects. We use a different profile for the Sharklet version. We'll insert our flight plan. So we're Wizz 9 Hotel Quebec. Cost index of 5, cruising at 350 initially. We're going to jump into the flight plan. We're going to get our departure. Let me just double check the chart. So we're on runway 11 on the Evna 5, and we're arriving into Larnaca on the ILS X-Ray via the Larnaca transition. And we'll jump into our plan mode, and we'll go through that now. Make sure there's no discontinuities or anything. And everything looks good there. That's all popped in nicely now. Just have a look at our just having a look at my charts where we are on the ground. I'm just gonna wait for the aircraft to load itself now, and then we can start filling out the other boxes. So we'll just get our departure. So that's our departure. So stop altitude sits up there. So we get that plugged in at 18,000. And we're on the, so we're turning right after departure. Everything looks okay in there. Lovely. And then arriving into Larnaca, we'll get, and this is the new update as well that you've got with the Fenix. It'll automatically star your arrivals. It hasn't done that for the approach, but I think that's because it's not give us one for Larnaca, but I know which one we need. And then we'll start the ILS. That's right, there we go. It's all sorted there. And ground charts. So go down. Should have started it. There you go. Right at the bottom of the airport, you can see it's all starred. And that is where we are. Brilliant. Get the APU on now, seatbelts on, come on. And there's the winglet, as you can see. That looks really nice. And it's fully completed this the aircraft now. It's such a really nice aeroplane to fly with the update, and it's better to taxi as well. Right, guys, there's not a lot to do until the IRSs are aligned, so I'll jump back in when we are ready for startup, because we won't need to push back. Right, so welcome back into the flight deck. We'll get the beacon light on now, and we'll get the start selector to start, and packs off, and we've got engine number 2, so all the ground equipment's clear, we've filled in the box. We'll watch engine number 2 start now. Engine number 2 is starting nicely. If you see any like strange bits around the fan blades, it's because of my frame gen mod, but it's completely normal. And there's the generator bus transfer, and engine number 1 can start now. Engine number 1 is starting to come to life now. There's the bus transfer over. We should get a veil, which we have. So both engines have started nicely, so we'll take the bleed off and the start switch. We'll get the taxi light on, start switch off, flaps can be set to position 2. We need to be trim up /04. We'll get max quarter brake on as well. There you go, trim up 404, full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, full left, full right, neutral, lovely. Parking brake can be released, and we're going to take off config, and we'll get the predictive wind shear on as well. And the aeroplane's using its own power. I need to just change my settings, there you go. and we'll add a little bit of thrust and get on our way. So it is a very long taxi. I'm going to skip just before we enter the runway, and I'll do a little time lapse. So coming up to the hold point now, and we'll probably just stop here. I just need to clear the low cheat message away. Parking brake. We'll go MCDU, Hatsu, AOC menu, receive messages, and low cheat, accept. And we'll go low cheat, accept that one as well. Flight plan on that side, and we'll get the lights on as well. They can all come on. Release the parking brake. We'll line up on the runway now. And that's an alright line up, so we'll hold it there. Just need to get my settings on. So we'll stand the thrust levers up now. Manflex, SRS runway nav blue. Try and keep the aeroplane central. Directors now. Goodbye, Warsaw. And we'll go lever climb, thrust climb, and now start our right hand turn now. Brake to be stowed, and we'll go flaps position 1 now. Still following that flight director. Really nice looking that. Start our left turn to level off. Flaps clean, autopilot 1 on. And there we go. Lovely bit of scenery down there as we say goodbye to Poland. We're now speeding up to our climb speed. That's really nice. It really hand flies nicely now, especially with the wing. I have done a test flight in this aircraft, and when we do descend later, we'll need a bit of speed brake. It's very slippy, I've noticed, but it's really nice. So we're standard. Everything's sorted down there. Takes a lot to come off. All my turn-offs off now. Release the crew, start their duties. And that is basically everything until top of descent. The Airbus is such an easy plane to fly, it's really nice. So what I'll do now, guys, is I'll cut to our climb and cruise highlights, and I'll see you when we're in our descent into Larnaca.
set the landing lights on as we're about to go through 10,000 feet. Quite an eventful flight. It's been really nice weather actually down towards Larnaca. All the FMC is plugged in. We're landing flat 3, not a very low, got a really long runway here at Larnaca, so we shouldn't have much of a problem. We're descending quite nicely. But for the whole descent we've had to keep getting the speed brake out to manage our speed, as it does run away quite easily. I don't know whether that's because we're flying the IAE version, which has a higher idle thrust. Right. We've been keeping it okay. The Fenix has been handling the descent and the LNAV really nicely as well. And there's Larnaca right in front of us. landing systems on now. And everything else is nicely set. We get VORs on the right hand side as well, because we're looking at the Larnaca VOR at the moment. That's a lovely view with the Sharklets now, isn't it? Larnaca is right in front of us now. We've followed that arrival quite nicely. The Fenix has handled the whole descent really nice, so we'll get the approach on now. Chart, just want to make sure there's no speed restriction. So it doesn't look like there is a mandatory speed restriction, but what I'll do is, as we start our outbound downwind, I'll slow down to 220 knots. Looks okay, and then we'll probably exit at the high speed, or if we miss that, Charlie. What's that? Sorry, Golf, and then we'll go on to stand 33, I think, is the one where the real aircraft landed. Lovely. And the scenery down there is just sim Larnaca. Slow our right descent down, and we'll get the speed window open. 220 knots. We're in no rush. Look at that from the outside. Slowing that descent right down as we start our left hand turn. Flat one around. Just watching. Because it can catch you out this turn if you're too fast, because it leaves you on a quite short, well, not short final, but you're not exactly miles away. Right, the glide is coming in quite nicely now, so what we'll do is we'll get at about 1,000 feet per minute. Will that be overkill? We'll keep it at 700 and see what it does. It's quite a nice rate descent actually. It's holding the speed there as well. Approach mode, second order pilot. Glide slope capture, localized capture. Flaps to 180 knots. There you go, we handled that really nicely. Let's get all the lights on now. 2,500 a minute ago, so we'll set to go around 3,000 feet. Just double check the chart. Yep, so we've put the localized now. Just 2,000 feet there over. I'll set 3,000 just in case. Nicely established now. Arm the speed brake, gear can come down. I'm gonna go outside and watch the landing gear come down. Brilliant. Really nice. Right, let's get the airplane configured. So we'll pop the speed window in. We'll go flap 3. And there you go, we're fully configured. Stable as well. Really nice. So do find when landing it, you have to cut the thrust a little bit earlier. Just because of the extra lift generated by those Sharklets. We've got 150 on the back. And there's some hand flying shortly. Look at that, brilliant. So, my aeroplane. Now here's this quarter-inch tailwind from the right, so we have to watch that. It's pretty stable at the moment.
500.
Trying to look primarily outside now. Slightly left the centre line, trying to correct that.
Minimum 100.
Light slow.
40, 30,
Cut thrust.
20. Retard.
Hold it there.
Drive.
Oh, it's quite firm. Little bit of a bounce. Down we are. Reverse thrust is out. Decelerating. Missed the high speed, but we'll go for the next exit. Stow the thrust reversers and welcome down to Larnaca. cleaning up the aeroplane, and we'll have a look at the charts as well, just to make sure. So we're going to turn right here, oh no, left, sorry, and we'll go to stand 33. I honestly thought we had gone well past the terminal, but actually that was perfect. We've done that quite nicely. The APU's starting now. Yeah, a bit of a firm one. I need to get used to that. Sort of, I don't know. It just flies ever so slightly different to the 321, the original one with no Sharklets that we had. I don't know how to explain it. I did exactly what I'd usually do, but it just wanted to keep flying. So maybe cut thrust a bit later then, actually. 33 there, so we'll slow it down. Taxi light can come off now, don't want to blind the marshaller. And we'll stop it about there, set the parking brake, engine 1 come off, and we've confirmed that the APU is on, so engine 2 come off, APU bleed, beacon light off, passenger signs off, and FMC's reset itself, lovely, and we can go and commence deboarding. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that flight as much as I did. So happy that the Fenix has released this update. We've been waiting a hell of a long time for these Sharklet. The plane handled it really nicely. Sceneries were nice. Really enjoyable flight. And we are very close now to the release of Flight Simulator 2024. So I'm going to be gearing up to start recording videos for that soon. If you did enjoy today's video, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys again very soon in the next video.